Did you know that one of the most mysterious symbols of human history is tied to one of the simplest objects? Let's go back thousands of years to uncover something truly remarkable: the history of the zero. Yes, zero, the number we use every day without giving it much thought. But here's the surprising twist: there was a time when zero didn't exist. In fact, the concept of nothingness was one of the hardest ideas for ancient civilizations to grasp. As early as 300 BCE, civilizations like the Babylonians had a placeholder in their counting system, a small gap or mark to signify the absence of a number. But this wasn't a true zero in the way we understand it. It was simply a symbol to avoid confusion in reading large numbers. Conceptually, the idea of zero as a number, something that represents both nothing and serves as the cornerstone of mathematical systems, was still missing from their worldview. Fast forward to 5th century India. It was here that an ancient scholar named Aryabhata first began laying the groundwork for modern mathematics. He wrote about the concept of placeholders, and later, in the 7th century, the brilliant mathematician Brahmagupta took it a step further. He defined zero as a number in its own right. For the first time, someone dared to suggest that this abstract idea of nothing had value. It could be used in calculations, equations, and even represented infinite concepts like dividing by zero. It was a revolutionary moment. From here, the concept of zero began to ripple outward. It traveled to the Middle East, where scholars in Baghdad during the Islamic Golden Age adopted and expanded on these ideas. By the time the concept reached Europe through Arabic translations centuries later, it forever transformed mathematics, science, and technology. But here's the fascinating part. Zero was much more than a mathematical breakthrough. It reshaped how we see the world. Philosophically, zero challenged ideas about existence and the void. Economically, it made accounting and trade more precise. And in science, zero opened the doors to calculus and modern computing, innovations without which our everyday lives would look unrecognizably different. So, the next time you see a zero, remember, it's not just nothing. It's the culmination of millennia of thought, debate, and storytelling. It's proof that even the most abstract ideas can be the spark for the greatest revolutions in human history. What other invisible ideas might be waiting to change the world next?